What's up, all you Kevins? I have found something very unique. You will want to see this. There's a building behind me. Come on, let's just go, right? There's no more talking really required. This crazy building you're seeing right here, there's a couple of Mustangs parked outside. You got a Saleen right here, and just an unassuming door. But behind this is, well, it's kind of a crazy fun mess. So we're gonna go check it out. So come on. Oh my goodness. This is, see what I mean? This is Foxbody Crazy Land. I love this place. And I think we got somebody back here in the back I'd like to introduce you guys to. So let's go check it out. Well, here's what we got. We got a father and son Mustang duo. And why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Yeah, John Sr., and I didn't have much imagination. That's John Jr.
John Parker's.
So John Parker and John Parker.
Yeah.
And there's another John Parker out there too.
Yeah, we got a junior.
We got a junior.
We got a third. John the
I
third.
love it. So we are somewhere in Massachusetts, and you guys have amassed quite a collection. How long have you guys been at this Mustang fun?
I don't know, 35 years.
35 years.
Yeah, I think a little more. Yeah. I bought my first one when I was 14, and I'm 51, so
Yeah.
37, and
My first
you
one.
had that boss a little longer than that, Dad.
Yeah, I guess it was about, I think 87 that I bought that boss. So there you go, 13, yeah, about 40 years.
Yeah.
Well, look, you have got some quite beautiful gems in this garage here. And just looking around, I'm like, I'm taking in parts. Like there's a somewhere over there. I'll tell you in a minute. There is a really nice set of DP5 wheels just hanging around.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Brand new. Because we passed by the Saleen SSC right there, and another Saleen right here that we're going to get into. But first off, I'd just like to say thank you for letting me come out.
Oh,
Super cool for me.
Good to have you.
Yeah, but what's your favorite if you had to pick a favorite? I know everybody probably asked that, and it's a really hard question, but
Yeah.
if either of you had a favorite,
well,
what's your favorite?
I know.
probably the original one, the 70 Boss 302 was I made the right choice. I could have went Chevy at that day. The girlfriend asked me if money wasn't an issue, what would you look at buy? I said 63 Vet split window coupe. But that wasn't in the cards. I was laying down looking under Corvettes, and on the grass I look over and I seen that Boss, and it just looked more substantial between the shaker, the color combination, the magnums. It looked like, hell, that's a great car for reasonable money. Like $7,500 in '87. I never looked back. And once I had that and everybody was getting excited, I said, I might as well get another Mustang, and another, and it never stopped.
What's your favorite Fox out of all?
Of the Fox bodies, it's got to be the black convertible. That's my middle-aged crazy. I sold the house, and I was kind of curious, what would it feel like to spend a little money? And believe it or not, this car was a leftover. There wasn't much choice about colors, but I got lucky. Turns out it's kind of the right car.
And right in the showroom, this car had the radio stolen out of it after he bought it, and the floor mats in the showroom.
Yeah.
So Saleen sent up another radio, but we never got the floor mats.
No.
Man, how about the interior on this thing, huh?
Yeah.
That tan? I love
Yeah.
it.
Sand beige beauty.
I'm so lucky it wasn't a 90, because I went back and looked at the 90s, and they got the damn airbag.
Yeah.
And the door panels on the 90s are not as beautiful as these. They're not. So I'm pretty happy with that one.
So that's probably your favorite if you had to pick.
Fox body, yeah.
Black and gray, black and gold is
Yeah.
is a good
They,
combo.
yeah.
4,000 miles.
They call it honey beige.
4,000 miles.
Yeah.
The only modifications we did to it was on day 2, of course. We got
Headers.
an Auto Specialties mass air meter that I'm sure most of your viewers have never seen in their life, machined out of a block of aluminum. And
Look at that's crazy.
we put some headers on it and some off-road exhaust. And other than that, it's 100% stock.
Yeah.
Oh, the pulleys. We did pulleys as well, I believe. But really stock car. I'm kind of glad he didn't drive it at this point.
Well, the black was so hard to maintain. I got lazy. I parked it ahead of it, and I covered it up for about 20 years.
We just got this out of the hole a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
It was sitting right where this car is for at least 20 years.
Yeah.
And took it out, detailed it, and brought it back in so it could get dusty.
So speaking of this car here,
Yeah.
what do we got here?
Go ahead. You want to tell them about this one?
Yeah,
Dad?
that I got very lucky. I was out buying another car, and that was next to it in the garage. And I didn't act on it right away, but I was curious. And then we all started to open the door and realize, damn, how do you get an 85 with 36,000
Oh,
miles?
it's that much, huh? I thought it was 14.
Yeah, yet as much as it's pristine, it's kind of fast. It's got some mods. Starting with subframe connectors, pretty important in a convertible. Her shifter for the pleasure. And then for a little more beans, it's got an Edelbrock equipped intake, Edelbrock carb, aftermarket carb headers. Might as well change those 273s to 373. And then don't walk away without grabbing the nitrous bottle.
It's a bit of a sleeper. It's got
Yeah.
a 150 wet shot on it. Other than that, it's bone stock except for the exhausting gears.
And let's get lucky again and get a brand new takeoffs from Saleen, 10 holes with the gator backs.
Yeah,
Taken off back in about 86 or something.
from Saleen.
Yeah, yeah. So it's I kind of say it's as nice as the 4,000 mile car.
Yeah. It was owned by a funeral home director.
Yeah,
Parked at a funeral home.
kept in a heated basement of a funeral home in Bristol, Connecticut, and he had 2 sons, and he couldn't give it to both of them, so he put it up for sale.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm very fortunate to have that sitting here, you know. And I paid modest money, and people try to give me my money back. I say, "Are you kidding me?" No, I'm good with keeping that one around. But I guess I need to retire and take a couple cars out.
I
Where's
think
the fun of that?
yeah, right? You don't need to retire. Just take some
All right,
cars
well,
out.
right here, looks like we're missing something. I heard a little story about this one.
Oh, yeah. This one my dad bought me as a honeymoon or a wedding gift on my first marriage. And I promptly took the motor out of it and put a 302 with a supercharger. And that was many, many moons ago. Now the car's just sitting.
Looks like you got a bucket of stuff here.
Oh, that's the muddy bucket that he washes the 4,000 mile Saleen with.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, he has a tendency to rub mud into nice paint jobs.
Oh. Oh.
So this one, you looks like you got a little bit of interesting paint on this car.
Yeah, this one was another sad story. The 85 and a half SVO. It sat up at the dealer lot until about 1987 or 8, right?
Yeah.
Up in Palmer. My sister's ex-boyfriend bought it, and he painted it pearl white and put underglow on it, and pretty much destroyed the car. I got it with a blown engine and put a high winding small block in it, but this was when I was maybe 18 years old. This was early 90s, maybe 91, and it's just been sitting here, but it's an 85 and a half, very low production numbers on it. It probably should get restored, but you know how the SVO world's doing. Kind of slow, you know?
All right, so I see something peeking out from under this
Yeah.
here.
Oh, man.
This, if I had to guess, looks like a pace car.
This is a pace car.
Yeah.
A 7,000 mile pace car that has never been registered. It's never been titled. It's only been driven on repair plates, and 7,000 miles is like brand new. Getting a little junk off. Oh, look at here. The jacket that came with my dad's 89 Saleen. I ruined it and put it through the wash when I was about 17 years old. So all you enthusiasts, I'm sorry. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, you're going to want to see this one.
These already looks nice. 7,000 miles. Good for storing some nice, easy, soft stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
The interior is absolutely gorgeous. That's 302 4-speed car. They did factory
Undercoat.
They undercoated it, so my dad's been rubbing his dirty underwear soaked in gasoline to get it off, and it's working great.
Yeah. The story originally purchased by a man who owned a Shell station in Providence, and he ordered two of them, one 4-cylinder turbo and this V8 one, and the Ford Motor Company allowed him to buy a new tow truck painted the same pewter color. That's a highly unusual color. I don't think it was available on anything but the Pace cars. It's not silver, but it's called pewter.
So the 4-cylinder turbo car they bought got driven and is long dead. This one, they never registered, but the kids would take the dealer plate, throw it on it, and go do burnout. So when we bought this car, it had completely bald tires down to the steel with molten rubber all over the quarter panels.
Oh my God.
But they didn't mess up the interior at all. It's gorgeous inside, like brand new. And it's too bad you don't have the smell-o-vision on that camera. You'd get the mothballs hitting you in the face right now.
Yeah, I got the mothball smell.
But
It's
it's still got the 8-track in it and everything. All original.
cool.
Beautiful Recaros. You just don't see them like that anymore. And then, as you can see, we like SVOs.
I see that.
Nobody else does, but my dad does.
So what do we got here on this one?
This one has been sitting here for a good 25 years also. And it's got an 89 Roller 302 with a carburetor. But it's been sitting a long time. So long that the Unilite distributor was kind of modern technology at the time it went together. But yeah, the purists will hate this, but it's a fun car to drive when we were driving it. The real piece de resistance on this is the
Yeah, it's all original paint. The seats are stunning,
beautiful
I think.
interior in this one. Sunroof car. Early SVOs, early 84 had the piping, so that's how you can tell the early cars.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And another SVO. We got 4 of them here, I think, right now.
There's more.
This car
One,
was hitting the
two.
front. Got it all straightened out about 20 years ago and never put it back together.
Yeah, we got 5 SVOs in here because of that one under the
Oh
cover.
yeah. We got another one under the sheet there.
All right, so let's not save the best for last. Let's go ahead and get to it right here.
Okay.
In my opinion, the best.
And
Although it's very difficult to beat this black and gold convertible.
yeah,
Those who watch the channel know I'm an SSC fan. So, what do we have here?
we got an SSC. This car's got a little story to it as well. It's been sitting here
Well,
20 years maybe.
I think it's at 20 years where the yellow boss is.
Yeah. It sat over there with a 351 crate engine, the early one with the J heads, sitting in the corner. Just never went together until a couple of years ago. And old school motorsport 351, a Vortec S trim. Not stock. The purists won't like this either, but we did save all the stock parts. This car came in with a blown engine.
Yeah, it ate a camshaft.
Yeah, somebody put a flat tappet cam in a roller engine, and that didn't go so well. So
Obviously, somebody customized that intake.
yeah, that's a custom intake plate. Did Chris Zukowski make that, or
Chris, my
Yeah.
buddy Chris made that.
So
Yeah.
my dad's buddy got tired of seeing the car sitting there, and he said, "Bring the car over. I'll put the engine in for you," and he did. Now it's back here sitting. But
Yeah, we go to get a tune on it so I can feel comfortable about driving it
yeah,
more.
before we blow head gaskets or something.
Yeah.
Man, this is a beauty. I love that you just said, look, let's just put this fun motor in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got scolded by Steve Saleen's partner there.
Yeah,
It's
Fred.
all- yeah, he's there. Yeah, I says it ain't stock. I got a 351. He said, shame on you. And but it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's mine for now.
That's right.
Right, whoever.
And if you kept all the original stuff, it can be put back.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
only
I
thing
got
really,
a fresh motor over
yeah,
there.
the only thing really hard to get is the intake and the headers. Other than that, there wasn't much special done to these engines.
Yeah.
But,
So we put a Tremec in it to make
Yeah.
sure the T5 didn't have to
but this
explode.
this car was owned by a bouncer at a local strip bar who was dating 2 of the dancers at the same time. And as you can see by the key marks on the side, one of the dancers didn't appreciate it. And she smashed the windows out of it as well. So it sat outside.
Just the rear window.
Yeah, so the rear window was smashed out, and there was actual moss growing in the car when my dad got it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A little bit of key.
Yeah, it was pretty
action.
bad.
Well,
But
the interior looks pretty good now.
Yeah, it's good. And,
it's a 40,000 mile car.
yeah, we haven't done anything with the interior except for remove the moss, and it's in pretty good shape. Still got the speaker box in the back. And
Yeah. Previous owner's idea was going fast. Had to have big, heavy stereo equipment in there. A boombox made out of
MDF.
particle board.
Yeah.
Particle board heavy.
Still got the cool center console.
Yeah.
The knob
Adjustable
on it,
suspension.
Adjustable suspension.
The Persona wheel.
Yeah. The seats in these and the door panels are the coolest of any car.
Don't worry, it's going to have the original shifter back in it. I know where you can get a shift knob.
Yeah. Right? All right, got a newer Boss over here.
Yeah, this is my dad's as well. Just a fun car to drive. We took this one down to
Good orange.
Foxtoberfest, yeah.
And the best part, when I bought it, it had 29,000 miles, but about 1,000 miles on the motor.
Yeah, it had
it
new
got
motor
a
by
dealer installed new motor, new transmission, and some people knocked that, and I'm there like, no, it's a fresh start.
Yeah.
And it's clean.
Very clean.
Yeah.
We even had Steve Saleen sign it because he got his start racing Boss 302s, so
Yeah.
he was happy
There you
to
go.
do that.
Yeah. Then some people scold me. It's not a Saleen, I know, but if you were standing there next to Steve with his pen out, I further had him do the dashboard.
Yeah.
It's my car, and I'm happy to have a Saleen signature on my Boss 302.
Well,
you
it
go.
connects because that's where he got started.
All right, well, we got an old classic right here as well.
Yeah, I'm lucky. It's a R code 428 shaker, 4-speed, original 350 track lock, and original interior. The car's been drag raced. It's it's at the time they used to use it hard, put it away wet, but they didn't crash it. And once again, it's not a show car, but a real fun driver. But no AC. At 80 years old, when I drive this one, I'm looking to park it and get in the new one with power steering and AC.
Yeah, but big blocks and no power steering. Or
Yeah, it's kind of
shorter
rowdy.
drive. Yeah.
It's rowdy, but when you get a newer Mercedes at the light, and this thing will outrun most the newer cars in a sprint, like
Yeah.
8th mile.
It's a solid 12-second car.
Yeah.
Good enough.
I like it.
Yeah.
And that's parked right next to this cool little deal right here, huh?
Yeah, no, this is a Saleen T code 351, 1995. The T code, a little different than the R code. It didn't come with a supercharger, but it did come with the large Alcon brakes and 4-point chassis brace, Recaro seats, heat extractor hood. But just a nice original car. We got this one out of Pennsylvania a couple of years ago from a buddy of ours.
Yeah, it wasn't for sale until finally it was.
Yeah.
A lot of people. A guy had a reward out looking for it.
Yeah. After we bought this car, I must have got 20 messages from different people saying, I've been trying to buy this car for 10 years. I keep leaving my card on the window. Nobody gets it back to me. How did you get this car? A buddy of mine sent me a picture of the Italian speed line, and he said, if you know, you know. That was it. And I said, stop screwing around. How much you want for it? Is it a T code or an R code? Me and him jumped in the van and headed right to Pennsylvania. 5 hours on the road, picked it up in the rain. Beautiful car, bought sight unseen, and
No regrets.
no regrets. It was just plain dirty, sitting in the carport for about 15 years. And, you know, change out the gas tank, a few other things, and it's good to go.
A starter.
Starter, yeah. But yeah, all Recaro interior. And this is the identical car to Liz Saleen's. This is one of her personal drivers. And it's the identical car to the press car of this year.
Yeah, I like these cars.
I love these cars.
I like these cars a lot. My first car was an S95, and I'm definitely wanting one. You guys are making me want one.
Well, we got a couple.
I know.
Let's make a deal. He's got an 86 Saleen we might like.
All right, we got some more views here. All right, hold on. Well, we forgot what. Just give me a
quick rundown.
This right here. I mean, we can't see it, but what's under this?
This is another SVO.
Okay.
And buried, has
Yeah, fresh paint.
fresh paint, covered up, and has been sitting for, I don't know, 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
Just a bone stock
Let's call
85
it 20.
SVO.
20 is less embarrassing.
Yeah, well, he loses track of time, you know. And we got another pace car. This is a 4-cylinder turbo car. We kind of thought of it as a parts car 30 years ago, but
Everybody wants to buy the seats out of it. I can't do that.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. So, I bought it. A fellow was walking around at Stafford Motor Speedway, a little sign on his back. $700 later, I owned it. You know, what the hell? You know.
and here it sits.
Yeah. And what's cool is check out the rear bumper. They're aluminum.
Oh yeah, the aluminum bumper.
Yeah,
so
because that's because it was a 4-cylinder
Right.
turbo.
Yeah, all 79 and 80 4-cylinder turbo cars had the aluminum front and rear bumpers. And,
Yeah.
we used to put them on our 5.0s back in the day to save weight, but now you can't find them.
It looked like you had got you a new bumper cover in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
In the inside hanging out.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
car
we
was hitting
we
the
got a
front.
great hood up there, you know. So someday, maybe his day.
Yeah, maybe
not
I'll put it
particularly
together
mine.
with a Coyote or something.
Yeah,
And the paint looks pretty nice on this little
Oh,
coupe.
this one's
That's why I
beautiful
hide
paint.
it.
Yeah. This is actually painted in a Mazda color. I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but you see a lot of like Mazda MX-3s and Tributes in this color. It looks amazing in the sun. It's a 92 LX with a Vortex supercharger, small cam, Cobra intake, Cobra wheels. Just a nice all-around clean car. Yeah, we got some FEs hiding in the corner, 427s under cars.
I love this. It reminds me of my grandpa's body shop and garage.
yeah.
Yeah, just pretty much all stock inside except for some gauges. But very good shape.
Very nice. Yeah, it's a really, really cool color.
Yeah, I love the color.
Yeah.
And somewhere hiding over here, we got a spare 428 Cobra Jet short block, the blue one there.
And what we got underneath that toolbox, the Foxbody watchers are going to love, a 40-mile original 1992 5-liter engine pulled out of a brand new car and has been sitting there. We turn it occasionally. Maybe once every couple of years it gets a turn and a little spray of WD-40. You know.
Then there's also, I just noticed something over our head over here.
Oh yeah, we got cars hanging off the roof here.
Yeah, I know. He asked me, what the hell are you doing?
I'm glad he kept it now. For 30 years I've been saying he's nuts. Why is this thing hanging off the roof? What are we? But the longer it sits, the better it looks, and it's a really rust-free home.
And a friend of mine, he might be called a shyster. He was converting it to a 460.
Yeah, he's building a hot rod.
Yeah, he was building it for some young guy, 460 version, And then at some point, the kid decided he wanted a street rod, a roadster, and I didn't know, but my buddy was saying, "Hey, you want to buy a motor? You want to buy a tranny?" He was selling the takeoff stuff to me, unbeknown what he was doing. And then finally, he says, "You want the shell? Like $700?" And my son says, "Why'd you do that?" I said, "Well, I sold each door for $200, the hatch for $200. It don't owe me nothing. And when you smashed a 5.0, you have all the sheet metal you might surgery."
But I never did.
Yeah. So there it was. We have the title, I think, hanging right there.
Yeah.
So
we didn't want anybody thinking we're running a chop shop or something, so we put the title on the
Yeah. You know, I should have done that with more titles. Sometimes they go missing, and it's like, damn, it drives you crazy. But when you got 40 cars and you're 80 years old, give me a break.
Well, we don't see 40 here, so I know you got them stashed other places. So
three other locations.
Those.
Yeah.
But I mean, for people that are out there, Foxbody guys, this is just like, looks like a mint original hood.
Yeah, that belongs on the SSC.
And up here, boy, those would have been nice on my SSC barn find.
Those are going to be nice on that SSC.
Yeah, and then that'll leave us selling those wheels.
Yeah.
To you, Lance, or somebody out there.
Yeah, these DP5 wheels, they always get cracks in them.
Yeah.
And they're well known for that. Those wheels there, we bought down at the Saleen Nationals.
Yeah, from Dario Orlando.
Dario.
Was that Steve's partner?
I think it was Rick Diodoro you bought them off. I can't remember.
Nice.
Started with a D.
Well, at any rate, he used to be partners with Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, and he's the part of Steeda Mustangs.
Yeah, Rick.
And he said he bought them new for his 90 and never put them on. And I was like a little hesitant over the big dollars.
He told me the price on them when we were at the Nationals, like it was expensive. And I said, "Are you kidding me? Go get them now."
Well, he expressed to me, my son encouraged me saying, "This is your last shot."
Yeah, you're never going to find them again.
Not that nice.
No,
Yeah.
brand new.
Spotless.
Yeah, never on a car.
Yeah, so that day I got those wheels and I got those signatures. And yeah, I don't go to that many shows, but the ones I go to, I've been very fortunate walking out.
Walking out with some nice parts, huh?
Yeah.
Some nice cars.
Yeah.
Heck, we just met up at Carlisle. I think you brought back 3, didn't you?
Yeah. No, he brought back 2. I brought 1.
Oh, that's correct.
Yeah, but he brought 1 there, so it's kind of like he only got 1.
He
Yeah.
just traded.
Yeah, he only bought 1 technically.
I kind of had 5 there and sold 2.
Yeah.
Didn't they come home?
Yeah, he bought a car there and sold it there. Didn't even come home with it, so that's pretty good. I was proud of him for that. He made some quick money.
I love it.
Yeah.
My kind of guys.
But then he told me that he wasn't going to buy anything else without calling me first. And then about 10 minutes later, he told Kelly, who was traveling with us, "I'm going to go do something stupid," and he did. He went and bought that Mach 1 outside,
and now I regret it, but. Hey, you know.
Well, so what? The Mach 1's for sale?
Yes, the Mach 1's
hell
for
yeah.
sale.
Yeah, no, that's been.
Wonder if here's the question. All right, right now, if you're watching this video.
Yeah.
Right now, if you're watching this video.
Yeah.
Under here, right back there. All right, if you're watching this video, put in the comments if you think they've already sold the Mach 1 by the time you've watched this video. Because it's going to take me at least a week to edit this video.
Oh, that
once
car
I get
better
home
be.
and everything. Will it even be there? I don't know, but I'll tell you in the comments. So why don't you guys just go ahead and put it?
I hope it's gone.
All right.
Hey, this is, I'm telling you, it's these are the kind of things people, it's like a treasure trove in here, you know?
Yeah.
If you were to say, open house to Mustang guys, I'm telling you what, there'd be a line out the door. There'd be 100 people here at 6 a.m. trying to get in here and buy anything.
Yeah.
You know? That's the thing. It's very cool what you guys have done. A lot of people see a mess.
Yeah.
Mustang enthusiasts like us, we don't. We see somewhat of a retirement.
It's a little treasure trove. There's
treasure trove.
stuff stuck in all
You
these
get to enjoy it
skylights.
as long
Yeah.
as you want, and then there's always people that are going to pay good money for good stuff.
And believe it or not, this is the cleaned up version. We cleaned up our act because we knew you were coming. Usually it's a lot worse than this, if you could imagine. The general reaction we get from people when they walk in here is, why? Like he's even got things lying around here that the Saleen Mustang guys would die for. A brand new KEH 8050, 89 Saleen radio in the box. Not for sale.
I'll take it.
But yeah, somebody would want that.
I want it. I'll take
You know, just lying around.
Can we put that in the Saleen? I've been looking for that.
That's got to go in the SSC.
Yeah, let's move it over as you walk in that direction.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying, because I got to admit.
Wait, are you telling me you lost this? And
Well,
I just found it?
I don't want to go that far. I probably knew it was there.
A priceless radio that I got from the Canary Islands for you, and you just lose it? Yeah, that actually did come from the Canary Islands.
Really?
Yeah. I had to take a leap of faith and send the guy over money. Western Union, they don't do PayPal over there, and it actually showed up. We got lucky on that one.
Well, I got lucky when you did that swap with labor on the cowl. But see the door I'm pointing at?
Yeah.
Yeah, right about hand up high on the line.
Where you got a dent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it right there.
Right there, yeah. Next time you make a deal with Alex.
Painless dent removal guy, knock that right out.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't believe this cowl. It was 2 years ago. I thought it was a year ago, but 2 years ago, my dad took the car to a show, and
Dead battery.
The old Motorcraft battery that was in it had an internal short, so he hooked up a jump pack and didn't shut the hood. He was driving real careful until he got a little excited and banged second gear, and the hood flew off over the car, destroyed the cowl. But we got an amazing paintless dent guy, Alex Pettit from Dent Tech, and he came and hammered this out like nothing. And you can't even, no paint work at all. So we got lucky on that one.
You got to have a dent wizard buddy. Because shit happens, sorry. Yeah.
Yes,
All
it
right,
does.
so I see something over here in the corner.
All right.
And kind of a unique little space down here.
Oh, you don't want to go down there, Lance.
No, I gotta check this out.
There's nothing down there but spiders, and I don't know. I haven't been down there in a long time. I wish you luck.
This is a narrow way right here. What in the world? Holy
Yeah.
All right, well, here's all the H pipes and exhaust and everything that people have been looking for, and drive shafts.
Well, I didn't even know they were down there.
Moly, think about some more parts. Look at this. Wheels, motors. Nice little moldy smell down here.
You find anything good down there?
It's crazy.
It's
I'm
crazy.
telling you.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's not a good situation.
this has been a fun video. Thank you so much. All the guys out there, I'm sure watching this video are loving it.
Yeah.
Hit the like button if you do like it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
look, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I know we're going to have a lot more fun. We got some more cars to go check out. So stay tuned. There's definitely more videos from the Parker collection coming your way. We'll see you soon.